Hey y'all, welcome back or welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be dropping in with a collective transmission. And today's message is all about the rebirth after the void. So this transmission is going to be timeless. So some of you guys have been feeling like you have been floating in the in-between space. This is the void space or the womb of creation. You are not who you were, but you are not yet who you are becoming. Okay, so this message is for you. I want us now to just allow ourselves to drop deeper into this moment, allowing ourselves to open up our heart, sinking in deeper to this message of truth, clarity, activation, and transformation. So may this be in alignment with your highest and greatest good and your highest and greatest timeline. So I am excited to dive into today's message. When I was in my meditation, a couple things came through that I want to talk about before we dive in. So today's message is all about rising from endings. It's going to be about ego deaths as well as transformation with divine grace, okay? The first thing that came through was a reminder that endings are for the purpose of new aligned beginnings, okay? So when things no longer resonate or serve your highest and greatest good, they need to fall away. They must crumble in order for you to now have the space to build a new sturdy foundation built off of truth, authenticity, love, and alignment, of course, okay? So I heard transformation for rapid acceleration. So you are experiencing an initiation is what it is, okay? You are now being called to step up into this more potent and powerful, divinely aligned version of yourself, okay? So allow yourself to surrender to this chapter, okay? Because it's going to bring you so much abundance, so much beauty, so much fulfillment, okay? But it's allowing yourself to move through this transition with divine grace, knowing that what's meant for you will not miss you, okay? And what's falling away no longer serves your highest and greatest good, okay? So then I heard quantum acceleration, okay, and then I heard prepare for takeoff, which is saying to expect rapid shifts, rapid positive shifts, but allow yourself to stay graceful through it all, okay? Anchoring into truth, anchoring into peace, anchoring into having faith and knowing that everything is aligning exactly as it should for you. Okay, because then I also heard like vroom. I heard like the sound of like I heard the sound of somebody hitting the gas pedal. Okay, vroom, take off. Something is about to take off, and it's gonna be quick. Okay, so prepare yourself for this. Stay grounded and anchored in your truth and in your divine knowing that everything is working out exactly as it should, and that your manifestations that you have been calling in are aligning. Something is about to take off, and it has been divinely okay. So prepare yourself for this. Stay grounded and anchored in your truth and in your divine knowing that everything is working. And then I also heard the sound of like a cash register, your manifestations that you the sound of like a sale or a purchase. So some of you guys here that are entrepreneurs that have their own business, I'm hearing that you're going to be one of your videos or something is going to be taking off, maybe going viral, and you are going to be hearing that business sound. You are going to be hearing that PayPal, that Cash App, that cha-ching sound that's letting you know that yes, you are on your most abundant, most aligned timeline because you decided to choose yourself first. You decided to embody this more abundant, more aligned, more sovereign version of yourself and realize that you are going to be heavily rewarded and compensated for that. Okay, so now I want to dive into this message. And the first thing I want to see is what was the deeper purpose of this void season? So a lot of us have been going through this. Like, what is the deeper purpose? Okay, ooh. The first card is illumination. Okay, so something has been needed to be illuminated. And this is saying that a version of you has been wanting to come to the surface. Okay, there has been something hidden within, whether it is a gift, a talent, an ability, an inner knowing. Something has been wanting to come through and be experienced through you. So realize that through this void, it is showing you who you truly are and it's removing who you are not. Okay, so illumination for the purpose of growth and transformation. Okay. Then we have, ooh, confidence. Okay, so this is helping you to step into that more confident, more aligned, more abundant version of yourself. The version of you who shows up in their truth, who shows up in their authenticity, who shows up in alignment with who they came here to be, okay? Not the version of you that has been called to play small or to be in survival mode. No, you are now waking up to who you really are, okay? And then we have death. Oh my gosh, how aligned is this? Death for the purpose of aligning you more with your truth, okay? Death is symbolic of regeneration, okay? This is that phoenix energy. You are now letting go of a version of you. An old version of you has passed away. This version has been buried. You are no longer this version, okay? You are moving into this new being, this new divine being who is moving through life consciously and more intentional, who is aligning with their truth, their power, and their purpose, okay? And it's okay. You've never been this version of yourself. So allow yourself to surrender to it, okay? Don't be hard on yourself during this change and this shift and this healing, okay? You are in a cocoon. You are being heavily protected as you embody this divine version, okay? So I want to see more. Let's tap in and see. So tell us more. What else do we need to know about this rebirth? What else? Okay, thank you. Yeah, okay, so we have the Five of Wands. Some of you guys have been resisting this. You have been not wanting to experience this change or this shift or this transformation. Some of you guys have been feeling like that you have been attacked, but really this is your higher self nudging you and reminding you like, hey, you have been playing small for too long. It's time for you to own up to the truth of who you are. It's time for you to embody this new sovereign version of yourself, this more abundant version of yourself, okay? So realize that, again, your past does not define you, and the only limits that you have are the limits that you choose to place upon yourself. So your higher self is reminding you that you are limitless, you are eternal, you are sovereign. You didn't come here to conform. You didn't come here to be a sheeple, okay? You are not here to be ruled by a master. You are a sovereign creator in your reality. And this is your reminder that it's time for you to reclaim your divine throne, okay? You get to choose who you are now. And it's not fake it till you make it. It's embodiment and align, okay? So when you declare that you are now choosing to be this more authentic version of yourself, realize that things are going to shift and change, but know that it's for your highest and greatest good. Okay, you don't have to fight back. Just allow yourself to surrender to the changes. Some of you guys have been surrendering to the changes, and that's why, it feels like a little bit weird for you because you're like, oh my gosh, I'm not going through anything too crazy. Like it feels like I'm okay with this. And it's like, yeah, your higher self has been setting you up for this moment. So realize that it may feel effortless. Realize that it can feel effortless. You don't have to force and struggle and make things, harder than they need to be. Okay, this is an era that you are stepping into. You are now stepping into an era of more divine flow, of trusting in your intuition to help you navigate this journey. Okay, and then we have the World. Realize that this is your reality. Okay, you are here to create heaven on earth. Okay, this is your human experience. You are here to grow and evolve and realize that change is the only constant thing about being here and being human. So change is inevitable. So you do have to allow yourself to be comfortable with change and also allow yourself to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Okay. Look at life through the lens of curiosity and the lens of, hey, I've never experienced this. I'm excited for this new chapter. Rather than looking at this chapter and being afraid, rather than operating through fear and not trying to move into this new version of yourself, allow yourself to be divinely led and guided, okay? Allow yourself to look at it through the lens of curiosity and excitement. Because what if this fear is actually just excitement because you've never experienced this? Right? So it's reframing your thoughts. It's embodying this new divine version of yourself who is confident, who is bold, who is their own divine authority, right? You know that you are the operant power. You know that you are the creator of your reality. So now it's about owning it and embodying that energy, okay? You were built for this. Realize that. Okay, so tell us more. What else do we need to know? Yeah. Thank you. Okay, yes. So we have the 10 of Wands coming through. And it's like, you don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders anymore, okay? You don't have to go through this chapter forcing yourself to struggle, to hold on to things. This is a chapter of abundance. This is a chapter of ease, grace, and flow. So remind yourself that it doesn't have to be hard anymore. You are being divinely led and guided by your higher self. And you can trust that your higher self is always leading and guiding you. So I kind of want to see, like, what type of illusions and patterns and attachments have we been dissolving through this rebirth? Okay, what have we been letting go of? Okay, sexual arts. Okay, we have been letting go of the need to hold back our creativity. However this is, realize that your body is art, your voice is art. You have talents and gifts and abilities that have been given to you. Okay, so we're now letting go of the need to play small and hide the things that we are truly passionate about. We are no longer feeling as though we can't be who we truly are. We are expressing ourselves in all ways. All aspects of ourselves are allowed to be seen, are allowed to be experienced. Okay, so this chapter is showing you that, hey, I don't have to be who society told me to be. I'm able to be the divine creator that I am choosing to be in this life. I'm choosing to be more confident in my sexuality. I'm choosing to embrace this aspect, this version of myself, unapologetically. Okay, so realize that you have all of this creativity, and 33 is a master number. So it's all about mastering this energy of authenticity, of creativity, of allowing yourself to express yourself for who you truly are. You are a creative genius. And that's the thing. You have also been letting go of self-sabotage. You have also been questioning, why have I been playing small? Why am I allowing myself to repeat these patterns, to hold on to this person, these thoughts, these behaviors, right? You have been now choosing to move forward more intentionally, okay? And it's calling in so much wealth. This is making you so much abundant and magnetic, because the energy of number 3 in numerology holds the number of creativity. It's the Empress card in the tarot. This also talks about being open and receptive. So this chapter of your life is going to be so much more abundant because you are allowing yourself to receive more. You are allowing yourself to surrender to the divine flow rather than resist the change and struggle and force things to happen a certain way. You're like, no, you know what? I'm just going to try showing up as the most authentic version of myself, however that looks for me. I'm in the process of self-discovery. I'm uncovering more of the truth of who I am. Regardless of what anyone has told me in the past, I am now choosing to create a reality that I love, that I'm loving, that I love to be a part of. I am now choosing to create belief systems that truly represent and reflect the divine being that I truly am on a soul level. Okay? And then we have take off your mask. Yes, exactly, the rebirth. So this chapter has been revealing to you who you are not, okay? It has also been revealing what you are no longer tolerating, okay? Because realize that your energy has been the one that has been calling in and magnetizing in experiences. Equal energy attracts equal energy. Like attracts like. You're like, damn, I no longer want to put myself in these environments. I no longer want to be around people who don't value me, who don't understand me or understand me, who don't see eye to eye, right? You are now deciding to become a new version of yourself, which is calling in your soul tribe, okay? The people that truly get you, the people that see you and value you. And the truth is, a lot of the times, it's not going to be our family and our close friends. A lot of the times, our true soul family are going to be people that we meet along the way of uncovering who we truly are, okay? Because realize that everyone in our lives serves a time, a place, and a purpose. And you used to align with people, okay, based on your belief systems, based on how you were showing up, right? Based on what you were tolerating back then. But you have now decided to flip the script and own this energy, own your power, and reclaim the throne. So realize that you are calling in divine beings that are a good reflection and representation of yourself, okay? So now, so let's dive in. Yeah, so tell us more. What else do we need to know now about this void? Okay. I'm hearing nothing is happening to you. Everything is happening for you. It's for your growth, your healing, your transformation, the illumination of who you really are. Okay. And then we have abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Spirit wants you to focus on gratitude. Focus on all that you have and all that's already on the way to you, because you realize that you are a sovereign creator. You get to choose whatever it is that you are wanting to experience in this life, okay? And you are now choosing to experience a more abundant life. You have decided that you want to be an intentional creator in your life, okay? Because again, you don't have to force or struggle. What's meant for you cannot miss you, okay? So align with what you truly desire is what Spirit is saying. Ooh, and then we have the Phoenix. We were just talking about this energy. This is the energy that we are in, right? New phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, change mind. Exactly. This rebirth has been illuminating who you really are. It's been showing you how far you've come. You're able to see the growth. You have been carrying so much of what was not yours, projections, other people's belief systems, what people thought that you should do, how you should act, what you should wear, how much you should be making. You have decided to let all that shit go and have a blank slate to create an intentional life that you want to show up to, right? So this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful confirmation for you that you've done exactly what you needed to do. The lesson has been learned, okay? We have the chaser. Chaser in codependent relationships, fear of abandonment. And see, some of you guys have finally been able to break ties from this wound, okay? Some of you guys had an inner child wound around abandonment where you felt as a child you were abandoned either by your parent, your guardian, your friends, somebody close to you. And you are now realizing like, damn, I've really been in a one-sided relationship because I wasn't able to see who I truly was. I was giving my all, pouring my all into this relationship and realized that a lot of the times it's a trauma bond. You connect with people who vibrate or who reflect whatever it is that you are experiencing on that same level, okay? So if you have like a wound of not being seen, not being supported, you're going to attract people in your life that are going to kind of reflect that wound back to you. They're going to kind of remind you of that wound because it's going to trigger things within you. You're going to be like, okay, see, this is why this is the same thing that I experienced. Even my dad left me, my mom left me, and now I'm experiencing it now again. So realize that these are patterns and cycles that you are now breaking free from. You are now breaking free from the codependency. You realize that you are the one in control of your life. You have decided to retake the reins. I'm seeing the Chariot card in the tarot, okay? You have decided to take the reins and surrender to this powerful new chapter, okay? You no longer need to chase. You're now in the energy of flow and alignment. Okay? Beautiful. Now I want to see what is being activated through this rebirth. Okay? What is being activated through this rebirth? What like gifts and abilities have been activated during, this metamorphosis, this change, this shift, this rebirth. So now that you were able to clear out so much sludge, what is now choosing to be activated? Wow. We have the Temple of Truth, throat chakra, authenticity, and self-expression. Thank you for this confirmation, Spirit. So this is why you were in that cocoon phase, okay? You probably for survival reasons had to play small. Maybe you weren't able to speak the things that you truly wanted to say. Maybe you had to filter what you would say, okay? But now it's like, hey, the floodgates are now springing wide open. And this is a chapter of communicating who you really are, speaking your truth, standing firm in your convictions, embodying this new divine version of yourself who is living in authenticity, who is living in alignment with their truth, their power, and their purpose. Okay, so realize that this is the thing. We need you to be that divine leader. We need you to show up in your authenticity and lead by example so that way you can show others that it's possible. Because realize that what's possible for one is possible for all. We've all been cut from the same divine source, okay? But sometimes people need to see it, and you are here to ignite a flame within others. That's another part of your mission. So it's like this void stage has been showing you, has been unveiling your gifts, your hidden gifts. The real version of you has been hiding, has been playing small, okay? Has been feeling as though they have been forgotten. Okay, but realize that this is what this cocoon has been revealing. Realize that this is the purpose behind the cocoon. Okay, you are being rebirthed into this new divine butterfly, this new divine creator. Okay, so I just want to get a couple of my channeled message cards now to kind of tie up this message, and then we'll do like a final little angel number. So tell us more about this rebirth. Okay. Tell us more about this rebirth after the void. Okay. Rebirth after the void. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Oh, okay. So we have a couple things. We have two. Okay, ooh, first one we have is you're going viral. Okay, so some of you guys here are about to go viral, and that was that energy that I was feeling with that cha-ching, cash registers going off, that PayPal, that Cash App. You know, something that you have been working on is really about to be seen, okay? You know what's also being illuminated is all your creativity, all of the energy that you have put into your talents, your hobbies, your gifts. It's paying off. That seed that you have planted is finally bearing fruit. Okay, so trust that you're going viral. Things are about to really take off, and that was that energy of quantum acceleration. Things speeding up at a rapid rate. Okay, so prepare, but surrender to this abundance, because realize that abundance is already your birthright. It's only a matter of you aligning with it and allowing it to flow into your life. Okay, and then we have event, party, gathering, wedding. Some of you guys could possibly have a big event, party, gathering. This could also be a celebration for something that you have accomplished. Okay, like you're going viral. Maybe you're gonna have a party and an event. You know, you never know. Something. I'm just picturing the energy of being surprised. Expect the unexpected is what I'm hearing. Some of you guys could possibly be having a birthday, an anniversary, a baby shower. You could be going to a wedding. But yeah, realize that now it's like you got to get yourself back out there. You have to allow yourself now to put yourself around people who love and appreciate you. Put yourself in spaces and places and environments that nourish and nurture you, okay? And have a good time. You have been holding on and doing so much work for so long. You have been doing so much healing. So this abundant chapter is asking for you to be in the energy of play, okay, of fun, of surrender, and of flow, okay? And then we have, your energy is irresistible. This is why Source wants to give you all of your desires and more, because you have this beautiful energy. The fact that you did all of this healing work and letting go of things that don't serve your highest and greatest good, I am seeing a shell. I'm seeing an egg being cracked open, and it's a bright golden light coming through. And what it's telling me is that this is your energy. Your energy is potent and powerful. I'm hearing Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. And now it's like people are about to be experiencing this beautiful energy that you have been hiding inside of you. Okay, so realize that things are about to take off. You're about to be seen in your light. This is your time to shine, is what I'm hearing. Ooh, and then we have you inspire more people than you might realize. And that's the thing. You might not even realize all of the people that you inspire. So please just allow yourself to keep showing up. Don't force things, though. If you are tired and don't have the energy, don't force yourself to go make that content. You don't want to be doing things in an energy of, I feel as though I have to do this. No, you want to be in the energy of flow, in the energy of creativity, in the energy of play. This is what's going to align you with things effortlessly. Okay, but realize we need you to keep showing up. Don't give up at the 11th hour is what I'm hearing. Your content is being seen. Whoever needs to hear this, you are being seen. Things are about to be taking off. Okay, your artwork, your music, your business, whatever it is that you do, people are really about to see it because you are finally aligning with your soul tribe. This void state is finally revealing to you who your true soul family really are. Okay, so allow yourself to surrender to this chapter. Okay, so now let's close up today's message with a final angel number message. Okay, and let's see, tap us in, Spirit. What is the final message of this beautiful reading. I really hope that you guys have been enjoying this. Please be sure to give this video a like, comment below, let me know if it resonated, and also comment sun emojis. Comment sun emojis and just say, I am ready to be seen. Comment, I am ready to be seen, to activate and solidify this message. But realize that this is for you. If you have aligned with this video, it's no coincidence. Again, what's meant for you cannot miss you, and it will not. Okay? Spirit is a divine shooter. What's meant for you is literally going to align with you. Okay? Just have the confidence. Just allow things to flow. Okay? There's no longer a need to be in this like heavy energy of forcing things. Okay? Some of you guys could possibly be an Aries, a Capricorn, a Leo, Taurus, maybe even some Aries. This could be your sun, your moon, or your rising. But okay, you don't have to be, but just those are what's coming through. Ooh, so we have the number 12 coming through, and it says, I am a visionary. Yes, you are. Creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich, and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. You inspire more people than you might realize simply from existing. Okay, you inspire people simply because you exist. Okay, and now you're about to be compensated heavily for that. Some of you guys could possibly be seeing 12 12, 1 2 1 2, 1 1 2. 112, yeah, or 211, or any of those type of numbers. Some of you guys could possibly be born on the 12th. You could also be born in December. You could be a Sagittarius or Capricorn, but you don't have to be. Okay, but honestly, this has been such a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful message. I just want to solidify this message now with some Astro Dice, just for some confirmation purposes, just to kind of get some synchronicities and see what's coming through. So first, let us get some of these numbers and see what wants to come through. Okay. So we have the number 10 coming through. Some of you guys could be born on the 10th, or I'm picking up on October or Scorpio energy. Okay, we have the 10. We also have 7. Some of you guys could be a life path or a soul urge 7. Hey. Some of you guys could possibly be born on the 7th or even in July. We have 4 coming through. You guys could possibly be a life path 4, soul urge 4. You can be born on the 4th. Or also you could be born in April. Okay, we have 7 coming through. Again, some of you guys could possibly be seeing 777 or 117 is coming through, because I could see like the 711 there. Some of you guys could possibly be seeing 117 or 7117. If you are, comment 711 or 117, or any of those numbers if you have been seeing that. Okay, and then we have the number 4 coming through again. Okay, stability, support. Realize that you are always divinely supported. Okay, you are always divinely supported. But some of you guys could possibly be seeing 444, and this is a confirmation. Also, comment 444 if you have been seeing it as well. Then we have Pluto. Then we have Pluto coming through. Like, come on, you can't make this up. Then we have Pluto coming through. Okay, we are talking about this beautiful rebirth energy. It's literally the rebirth after the void, and Scorpio energy wants to come through. So realize, like, this is exactly what's happening. Realize that this is for your growth, your evolution, and your transformation. You are here on planet Earth having a human experience, but you're not just your human body. Some of you guys could possibly be a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, or your North Node is what I'm picking up on as well. Your North Node could possibly also be in Scorpio. Then we also have the number 1 coming through. Some of you guys could possibly be a life path 1 or a soul urge 1. You could be born on the 1st or in January. And then, oh my gosh, I didn't even notice that. We have Scorpio energy again. Like, that is that beautiful Plutonic energy. Some of you guys were also born in the generation of Pluto and Scorpio. Shout out to that generation. We also have Virgo energy coming through. This could be your sun, your moon, or your rising. We'll do one more. We also have Pisces energy. Pisces. This could be your sun, your moon, or your rising sign. And it doesn't have to be, but for confirmation purposes, then this is exactly what you needed to know in this moment. So I really hope that these messages illuminated things within you, activated things within you, and just helped you to stay aligned on your divine path, and really just trust the process, okay? The purpose of you being here is the entire journey. You are always being divinely guided, supported, and know that you are safe. Know that you are safe along this journey, okay? Just remind yourself. Stand firm in your convictions and own who you truly are. Now, I just want to leave you guys with a couple reminders. I do have a tarot special still going on. I believe I have 9 spots left, but I'm doing video recorded readings and they are $50. And you're able to ask a question and I'm going to tap into your energy and channel personalized guidance for you. If you are interested, definitely head on over to my website. Also, I have one-on-one Zoom calls. I'm doing spiritual advising. So if you are interested in having support along your journey, I am definitely here to support you along your journey. I offer one-on-one spiritual soul talk. This is where we get on Zoom in a private setting and we connect and we just keep you aligned with your path. Whatever it is that you need, I am here to support you with. Also, I've been having such an amazing time with my soul origin blueprint readings. If you have been curious about where you come from, what are your galactic gifts, a little bit more about your lineage, all of these things, even what you're here to learn, I offer a soul origin blueprint reading. It's a PDF, but I dive in based on your astrology as well as your Akashic records, and I create a PDF book that you can look back over and over and over again, and it's here to help support you. It's here for you to be seen for who you truly are. And I'm telling you, I absolutely have so much fun doing these. Like every time I do them, my clients are just like blown away. They're like, oh my God, like I finally feel seen. Like this literally speaks to my soul. So if you are interested, definitely order your personalized soul origin blueprint. And again, that will be available on my website, thehealingempress.com. And if you have not yet already, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like this video, share it with a loved one, and also follow me on TikTok if you have not yet already. It's KAlchemistX. All of that information will be listed in the description box below. And one more thing I want to mention is if you are ever interested in any of my tarot or oracle card decks, they are available in my Amazon storefront. And again, that link will be listed in the description box below. So on that note, I hope that you have a fabulous rest of your day, afternoon, or night, or whenever you come across this timeless soul guidance. Bye!